I'm Jess, and I am all about cooking meals fast and healthy. So let's get cooking up north. All right, so today we are going to make our chicken Parmesan soup. I don't know about you, but we love chicken Parmesan at our house. So this soup just sounds right up my alley. So we are going to get started right away. The very first thing that I like to do when I am making freezer meals is I label my bags. So I happen to have one bag already labeled with chicken. So I'm just going to set that up in my holder. What I do is I pre-cut my chicken when I get home from the grocery store. It makes it a little bit easier because I know I'm going to use cut up chicken a certain number of times each week or month. So I just do it that way, and it saves me a little bit of prep time at night. And then I have another Ziploc labeled vegetable mixture, and one that has the name of the soup, the date that we make it, and then some brief cooking instructions. This bag will stay essentially clean, so you could just make a copy of the recipe and put it in there as well. That works great. Those are just a couple of things that I picked up over the years when I am making freezer meals, because I love doing freezer meals. All right, so I'm just gonna slide my chicken over to me. And in this bag, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic canola oil and 1 tablespoon of my favorite seasoning, which is the garlic and herb. I'm sorry. Yes, 1 tablespoon. I had to double check that for some reason. Now, so I'll just add 1 tablespoon. I'm using the 1/2 tablespoon, and the beautiful thing about this is that when you defrost your meal and you're ready on your cooking day, so you're going to defrost it in the refrigerator for a couple of days, all of this marinade that's in the chicken is going to just infuse itself into the chicken, and it is going to be so amazingly delicious. So I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of oil in our little mini easy read measuring cup. Love that. This is like the best. It's great. All right. And then I will just press all of the air out of this that I can and pop it into the freezer. Again, if you're using fresh chicken, make sure that the seasoning gets all around as much as you can. That's just going to help it develop all those amazing flavors. All right, and then we are going to take our vegetable mixture and pop that bag into the holder. All right, be right back. Forgot my handy dandy manual food processor. All right, so just gonna cut that onion, peel and cut it. And I love how fast and easy this soup prep is. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about freezer meals, is that you can make them ahead of time. They're fast, they're easy, but they're even easier on our cooking day. And we'll show you that too. All right, so I'm just going to set up my manual food processor. And of course, the more that I press the lever, the smaller those pieces will be. So great way to work out any Midwestern aggression as well. If you've seen a Midwestern mom, that's always my favorite. All right. We like the onion pieces pretty small in our house. All right, so I'm just going to grab a classic scraper here. And I will put all of those onions in the veggie bag. You'll have to tell me in the comments if your family likes big chunks of vegetables that they can pick out, or if they like them real small. I get used to making very small pieces when I had littles at home because they couldn't pick them out as easily, and it was harder to be upset about what was in the food. So I snuck in some great veggies into our meals, and I think soups are a great way to do that as well. All right, so we've got our cut up onion. We are gonna do 2 cloves of garlic real quick with our garlic prep tool. Comes with a little garlic peeler and a little brush for cleaning. So I'm just gonna put these in the garlic peeler. Boy, it's easy to get the skin off that way. That one came right out. Just gonna trim this up a bit. And one more. There we go. And then this is the garlic prep tool. It has both a mincing and a slicing side. It's that easy. And then all of our garlic is chopped and in there. Where did I put my... I lost my spatula. That'll happen. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside. Clean up the mess here. All right, and in there, we are going to add 16 ounces of marinara sauce. Now, I don't know about you, but my grocery store did not have 16 ounces. They had 24 ounces. So I'm just gonna grab a easy read measuring cup so that I can easily measure that out. So we'll just pour that out. And that is 16 ounces. Now you can use this as a dip for some, maybe some toasty bread. What I would do is I would butter the bread. I would sprinkle on our garlic and herb and then some cheese, get it toasty in the oven, and then dip it in some hot marinara sauce. That would be the way I would go. But your mileage may vary. Maybe you have lunch tomorrow and you just have lunch for one, and you can make yourself a little pasta in the microwave and then just add some marinara sauce, heat it up for your lunch. Wouldn't that be wonderful? All right, so we have the marinara sauce, we have the onions, we have the garlic, and now we need 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. So we're going to add that. Right, use my little claws to take the lid off. Now I love the Pampered Chef can opener. It works for both lefties and righties, which I love, but I also love that I can touch the edge of the can and I'm not gonna cut myself because it doesn't actually cut open the can. It breaks the seal, and so I love that. It's a much safer tool for the kitchen. All right, so we'll set that aside also. Now we are going to do 3 tablespoons of our Italian seasoning. Now, I use this all the time as well. I add it to pasta sauce, I add it to chicken, maybe I'm making a pizza, I'll sprinkle some on top. All right, so that is 3 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and then 1 tablespoon of our garlic infused canola oil again. All right, and then we will mix up all of those contents and pop them. Both the chicken and the vegetable mixture are going to go into our big bag. So get all the air out you can. That'll help keep it from getting freezer burn. All right, so, and then you're just going to mash that, mix that up. It's going to be great. This is going to be so good. So I'm going to add those to my big bag, pop it in the freezer, and then I am ready for my cooking day. I love freezer meals for those times when you are so busy and you don't have time for dinner, and so you pull this out of the freezer, you have it in your fridge, and you can make it in less than a half hour. Everything's done. You just cook it, and it tastes fresh, it tastes homemade, and your family has a fresh, delicious meal. And you get to feel like a rock star. So that's it. I am Jess, and be sure to watch. I'll have some more tips on how to use those garlic and herb seasonings and the Italian seasoning in my next video when I do the cooking day. Bye. Have a great day.